Hi, welcome to my channel Delta Doctrines. So, I will be focusing on recent or trending topics on geopolitics, national security, and defense. So, this is my first episode, and I'm covering the day one of Operation Sindoor, where we will demystify all the different aspects of Operation Sindoor. Some aspects are quite, I will say, quite conflicting, contradicting, and there were a lot of debates between different spectrum of people. So that will be one part. The second part will be the discussion about the doctrines, core strategies, what happened, like how many Rafales did actually we lost, how many assets did we destroyed for Pakistan. So we will cover all those aspects which are still being tagged as quite uh, touchy or sensitive, or let me put in a way that it's still not discussed or given with enough proof that uh, what has actually happened on day zero, because day one is actually most important um, episode on the 4-day fight. So that's I will cover. So I have divided this episode one, and obviously I will um, rundown on all the 4 days with different episodes. So this is for day one of Operation Sindhu. So I will cover these topics today in this episode. So the first chapter will be, we have to recap what actually we did in Balakot airstrike. So we will try to recap the Balakot airstrike, what we learned, what we implemented. So that is one. The second is what are the doctrines that has been changed, right? The defense doctrines. So any country's national security depends upon multiple doctrines, right? Military doctrines is one such aspect. Then foreign policy doctrines, that another aspect. National security doctrines. So that's I will cover, like what we have learned from Balakot strike and how that evolved subsequently our multiple doctrines and how it paved way to different strategies we took, right? That's very critical for us. So that's number one. Number two, we will talk about some doctrines Pakistan has taken, right, from 2019 to 2025. So I thought that there are a lot of doctrines they have adopted, reinvented those doctrines. So that I will cover. The chapter three will obviously cover the what press conference, Pakistan Air Force or the Armed Force has um, conducted a press conference on 7th evening their time. So the first day of not Balakot strike, but Operation Sindoor. So I will counter all aspects of their press conference, giving proof that what they are telling is absolutely false, fabricated, and tampered. So that is chapter number three. Chapter number four will be, I will give slight introduction of what assets we have used, like the ammunition, different deception or decoys, our warheads. So I will give some description on those, because that is very critical for day one to understand what has happened. Otherwise, we will be not be able to understand what has happened, right? The fifth chapter will talk about the actual what has happened, right? It will talk about the mystery of Rafale. I mean, I will give the details about minute by minute details about what has happened, right? So that is one part. Then second part, what, how many Rafales did we lost, if any? So that I will do, and how many assets we have destroyed for Pakistan, right? We have destroyed a subsequent number of assets, maybe not in day one, but at least the entire episodes, like entire spectrum of war we have did. So I will cover those, and finally we'll end the this episode with the final chapter, that what we learned from Operation Sindoor, where we lack certain strength. So I will talk about the lack strength which we lack right now, and how to plug that gap. So we have some gaps still. Whatever I have seen, I have analyzed. So I will talk about that. Hello, this is Arnab. I am a hobbyist, researcher, and also enthusiast in the field of defense, national security, and obviously geopolitics. So I will cover all these things. Or I will request everyone to subscribe to my channel. This is my first episode in English. Thank you.